And we're back with another episode of Let's Play Wild Arms 2 Second Ignition. I'm your host, the RPG Guy. And we've got stuffs to do. So let's get to it, because it ain't gonna work itself out. So just to be aware, there are no shops or anything like that in this area. All we have is not just our wits, but there's only items that can be found. So if you need to level a character up, personal skills or anything like that, your only route of doing so is we'll deal that in a little bit. The only way to do so is by going back to Maria, and we technically you don't need to do that right now, so let's not. What I want to do is I want to do this systematically, so I make sure I grab everything, and the first thing to do is to actually head here. And if you look closely, there it is. You see there's a book sticking out. It could only mean one thing. And I know this seems silly, but it can only mean one thing. And looky there, it must be my birthday. We get the silver harp, the hazel spring, the blue anklet, and the clear chime. These items are pretty much anti-status effect items, where the moonstone protects from status effects. You know, these are all, except for the mittens, these all protect from similar status effects. And the status effects you want to make sure you don't get hit by are definitely confusion. Mystic word I kind of like to leave on her. Mittens, nah, not so much. Blue anklet for paralysis. Disease is tolerable, and ability block can be cured. Mittens we don't care about. Mittens? Not mittens, no. Okay. So, and we need to heal. Big time. Got all those levels, you know. Oh, that's right, the book. Because we gained so many levels back when we beat Telemia. I'm gonna just use a couple of heal berries. It's nothing worth, you know, going all the way back to Maria for. It's not like we're at a shortage of heal berries. Yeah, we're not at a shortage of heal berries. There we go. Look at that, all healed up. Let's keep moving. Alright, so we got all of that cool stuff. Let's go ahead and continue on. We'll go east, because one of the running gags of this place, it actually requires you to go east. Okay, so you can see there's a guy blocking this chest here. There's actually a way to get around that. So this is what we gotta do. You gotta walk up. Go all the way this way. I didn't want to do it right away because it would make no sense to ring this bell and then go back over there and you guys never see the guard there. Okay, so this wakes the guard up and makes him think that it's time for a shift change. So let's head up. Wait a minute. Let me try again. Might have been because I didn't talk to him. Usually ringing that bell makes him move, though. Should. Oh, so we got a different effect. Okay. So you had to... Okay, my bad. You have to talk to him first. It's stupid, but whatever. I rang the bell. He should have freaking come running. And then he should have moved out of the way, which leads us to not just one item, but a couple. And we get the red cap, but notice, look at the wall here. It's different color than the others. Just go up to her, and ta-da! head inside. This is the best little secret here in the game. You get a scapegoat, which is like an angel ring from Lunar. If you equip it, it revives someone if they get killed. So if you know an enemy's gonna rip the shit out of you, that's the weapon, that's the item to have equipped. And we get 2 crests for our trouble. So that'll cover a lot of magic, you know. That'll cover getting the resurrection spells, the revive spell, and probably some status removal spells or anything that we can to prevent status effects. I'm not too big on the buffing spells. It just depends on my mood. You know, I'd rather blocks like this getting hit by a sleep spell than having to deal with other stuff. So let's go ahead and go to the 10 gallon, put on the red cap because that's a better deal. Let's head out. Sweet. Let's see, here's a save lady. We'll go ahead and make our save. As it slowly loads in. Alright. Okay, we're good. Alright. Let's keep moving. Whoops. Alright, let's go ahead and head east. And we're looking for a town, but more importantly, there's something here on this beach of greater concern to us. Thought it was on this beach. Where is that? Oh, it could be the next beach, actually. It's one of these beaches, damn it. Okay, it's not here. It's got to be the next one. It's a bullet clip, if I'm not mistaken. And yes, there are enemies worth fighting around here, so you may as well go ahead and do it. It's not really the Dwerger. He's not that special, really. It's the man traps. And as you can see, Lilica can now open an attack with a spell, which makes her far more useful than she was before. Yes. Nice. Yes. Beautiful. They give, I think, 50 XP, the man plants, which is why they're pretty useful. And they give lots of Gela as well. As you saw, 150 Gela is much more than what we've been getting from regular battles. They give about 150 Gela apiece. So if you feel the need for funding and for leveling up, this is the place to do it. Like it might be in our best interest actually to get Lilka up one more level because she's almost there anyway. It just makes sense to finish her off, you know, and get her up there before what comes up next. Where is it? You know what? It's probably down this way. There it is. Fuck. I think this is it. Bullet load, yep. I know I power through those really quickly sometimes, but I do read them pretty fast. We picked up a bullet load, or a bullet clip. Bullet load. Bullet load? Bullet clip? Bullet load. Alright, more man plants. Nothing we can't handle. You'll be dead pretty quick. Yay! Bring it. And one more battle. Let's go ahead and unlock helmets, though. The town, I think, is there. We just make sure we don't go in it yet. Because as soon as we go in, we get thrown into a boss fight. Which is cool and all, but like I said, I want to get Lilka up one more level before following through. Alright. Kill. Might not kill one of the Drugers, but it might be this one. Because they might not be weak to the spell we're using. Oh no, we killed it anyway. Yay! Stabby stab. Sweet, freaking sweet. Okay, Lilica leveled, yay. Just trying to keep Lilica, you know, up to speed here. Because it becomes an issue later if you don't. No. Actually, you know what I could do too is use a teleport gem. You know, let's do it. We have them. Let's do it. I know this seems like I said I wasn't going to do it, but may as well. We're at level 14. Everybody can get a bonus perk. We're not going to be able to return to town for a while. It just makes sense to do it now. It really does. So we're going to do it now. We're going to go ahead and... that's why those things cost 100 Gela, right? Let's go ahead and pick up Revive. Because being able to do that will quickly be your friend. Shield, Protect, Rise and Shine. This is usually hard to choose. Mage weapon ups physical attack power, not arms attack power, physical attack power. Not something I don't see us using right away. So I would say... let's pick up this spell. Any buffs that a enemy uses on itself, we can cancel out. So, it makes sense to do that. Let's go ahead and deal with this. And we need to reload our ammo. Munitions, as one would call it. Alright, up. Magic defense. We can do it once. We'll be able to do it again for him real soon. Up physical defense once. And for Brad, up magic defense. And then obviously we keep doing this until they've maxed out those abilities. Brad and Ashley being able to do it by at least the next level. Lilica needs at least 2 levels before she can up hers again. Let's go to the arms store and reload our munitions. Now we have 8 grand, and so again, it's tempting, it's very tempting to want to upgrade their weapons further. It's going to cost 2 grand for each one. We're at, that'll leave us with 4 grand. Yeah, we can do it once. You notice I'm only really focusing on their base weapons here, not really working on Pineapple too much, and I'm not working on Multi-Blast. They're expensive to do, which is why I don't bother with them. We don't really care. Shouldn't really care that much. Okay, so we're at 4,500 bucks. We're still pretty good in the realm of monetary things. Alright, let's go ahead and go outside and use another teleport gem. That's why we got them. We still will have 2 left. At some point when we have about $1 grand to spare, we'll pick up a good 5 or 10 of them. But right now, we only have 4, and we really only need 4. Sylvan. So we don't have to walk, because that would really suck. Alright, let's head to helmets now. Helmets, get it? It's like a helmet. Da -da 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 -da. Let's see here. Yeah, we're good. As we head in, we're going balls deep, bitches. I think it is. Yeah, really. Apparently something is askew. So recently that some of the food is still warm. Where's that captain from Star Wars to go, it's a trap? Ah, there we go. Well, at least they lived. That's just Special Forces team. You don't need to... Yeah, so why tell us? So I still don't fully understand why they don't want to kill us, but it kind of gets explained later. So. Anyway, we get up against the poisonous armor Dragonoid Trask. How could I not remember that? This creature appears in literally every Wild Arms game, even to I think the 5th one. They really went kind of nuts with it. Alright, so first things first, you gotta take out that crystal on its back. You know what? How many? We have 2 lucky cards. So that'll give us 1 lucky card left. I think we get another one pretty soon. So, yeah, we'll use 1. No, you know what? We won't. We won't use 1. Nope. There's a reason for this, I assure you. No, not Spark. Where's Freeze? Freeze the crystal. Melee the crystal. Taking out the crystal takes out Trask's strongest attacks, which is Biomissile. It can do up to like 270 damage to your party at a low level, so taking it out early on is a big must. And actually, I think we just took the missile out. We're about to take the missile out right now. The crystals, rather. I think we just took them out. If not, they're almost gone. Yeah, they gotta be almost gone. Crystal, freeze the crystal. That's overkill. Fuck that. Freeze on Trask. Red. And the crystal's only got about 2 grand of health, so we already did like 900 to it. On top of the 400 that Ashley and Brad did on top of that, so shouldn't need to. You just let him melee it down to all the way. It should be dead. Well, whatever. Poison Breath. We have 10 antidotes. We should be good. And it only worked on 2 characters anyway. We'll let Brad actually. Oh yeah, his biomissiles are done. I don't remember who has the higher attack, honestly. Yeah, we'll do Smash Hit. And Freeze. And then Brad can go ahead and use Antidote on Lilka. Brad can sit and eat up poison all night long. He's got the HP for it, so it's not a big deal. Nice. Yeah, that's the perk of having that ability on Ashley, is we can use Brad to clean up the poison. But since the boss has no longer got a vicious attack to really hit us with anymore because we deactivated that, we can just sit here, smash, hit him, freeze him, and leave Brad to his own devices of getting poison off the party. Though he should be dead after this freeze spell. Or close to it. If he's not dead now, he'll be dead by the next turn, give or take. As we cure the poison. And he just goes to poison us again. Which isn't going to matter in a little bit anyway. Looked like everybody dodged it this time. Perfect. Smash Hit, freeze, and this is kind of a cool skill, but right now I'd rather just do the damage. Get some. Oh, look at that. Okay, Ashley and Brad level, so Lilka still has to get up a level, but it's not going to be much of a problem soon. Luckily for us. From inside myself. Now, before it's too late. Before it's too late. Looks like we've been quote-unquote captured. Not a big deal. Not really. But this is why I was hesitant to use any of the munitions of any of the characters, because in case you need it later. But then again, it's trivial shit mostly. You know, just saying. Then puke, you bastard. I saw everything turn white. That's all I remember. Useless. Don't die! But to me, well, maybe for a minute I thought Ashley was you. Wait, what? Easier said than freaking done. Okay, first thing you may feel... Well, we can wait on healing for right now. We don't need to do that right away. And we're free. Not so hard. Should I'll teach you for not checking out how to get shit done, right? Alright. There we go. Oops. Whoopsies. Yeah, there's little spikes that can do damage to you, and you definitely don't want to get hit by them. Make sure we hit over here. And there's a lucky card. Always a good find. Let's keep moving. You don't really have to sprint to dodge. Ah, fuck me. You don't really have to sprint to dodge them. It just helps you get through the area faster. If that's important to you or not. You know, whatever. It shouldn't be. Alright, so we've got a white. Go ahead and use fire on that dude. We should be able to take these guys out pretty easily. All things considered. Die. Evil chicken with a mohawk. The weirdest looking ghoul I've ever seen. Like I said, it looks like a chicken with a mohawk. Oh, we need to see what Lilka needs to level, because she's the only one that hasn't leveled yet. So it dictates how many battles we need to waste our time with her. Oh, not very many at all. One. That's simple enough. As you notice, the characters, it'll take 26 to 2500 XP to level them. Using a lucky card for 24 isn't really worth it in many respects, so just keep that in mind, because you're only going to level them up one level, which isn't a huge deal. When we did it with the creature inside the Leyline Elibert, when we did it with Elibert, it made a lot more sense to do it. And the reason for doing it with Elibert was because it moved us up from level like 10 to like level 14, level 15. So that's the rationale for that. And it's a good rationale to have, don't get me wrong. By doing that, we gained crazy amounts of experience. But using a lucky card off of an enemy that'll only give you one level up is definitely not worth it. Give me 1 second, my fan is making horrible noises. Alright. Yeah, so definitely don't want to get hit by... Oops, spear. Get a heal berry for... Ah! Like, we get a heal berry for a... Blah, blah. If we get a chance, I'm going to use Lilica to start healing the party. I think would be a good idea. Damn it. Son of a bitch. And we're probably fine. Okay, oh, this is gonna suck balls. No! Okay, you can't get in there. No! We're gonna need Ashley then. Yeah, you gotta be careful because those things can also knock you off the side, which would also equally suck. Okay, we got 2 whites here. Let's have Lilka do some healing. We'll just use Ashley and Brad to melee attack these things to death. And if for some reason that doesn't work, we can finish them off. But we could at least recover the 2 to 500 health points that are needed here for bringing our characters back up. It looks like they just killed the enemies by punching the shit out of them. Never giving me a break, are they? Not a little, not in the slightest. Alright, that'll open up that. There we go. May as well just bam, bam. Ooh, not even enough. Close enough though for what we're doing. Not wasting heal berries. Or at least trying not to, for lack of a better term. Waiting for that to load. There we go. Delicious, delicious save. Alright. Whoa, hello. I guess we shouldn't be reading murals, right? Ah, jeez. Okay, so now we have a whole bunch of murals we gotta figure out here. So what we want to do is go 1, 2, 3, chest. You can go through all of these and eventually you'll find, you know, you'll figure out which ones are traps, which ones aren't, because you'll just take lots of damage. But the solution is really just that. Doesn't need to be more specific than that, does it? We need Brad for this one. Now this is a riddle one. Just because it happened twice doesn't mean there will be a third. So what you need to do... 2. That's it. It doesn't mean there will be a third. Just because it happens twice doesn't mean there will be a third. It's kind of a vague riddle, but it is a riddle. It's more of an action-based riddle, where the only way you get the solution is to literally do the riddle out in your head. Physically, like, I did it twice, now I gotta do it a third time, and then boom, you get a result. Most people just get through that puzzle by sheer stupidity. They just keep doing it, knocking it back and forth until they get it. Which is really all you need to do. So, fair enough. So, alright, killing. Oh, jeez. It burns! And Lilica's confused. That's just dandy. Luckily for us, we'll be able to... she'll do something. There we go. Teehee. And we get some pixie dust and pinwheels. Great little free finds for us, considering we don't like being put into status effects. Nobody does. Yeah, we don't need to heal. Alright, let's keep moving. Now, for this one, it is... we've got a light. That's actually a torch all the way out there. You know, the candlestick. Yeah, and you got to do it in a matter... There we go. I mean, it's not a hard puzzle. It's just some people just don't know when to shoot it. If you stay a little bit to the right of the thing and just wait for that right side to dissipate, the spear on the right side to go away, you'll make it through pretty easily. Okay, so we've done that. Let's keep going. And this would be... just keep pulling it. It's just stuck. You know, you just gotta keep tapping it and you'll open it up. No problem. Some big promising there, huh? After that, we were shoved into the dungeon and locked up. Yeah, you can believe it. Okay, so now it's just Ashley by himself. Don't worry, there's not going to be... You should avoid battles, yes, but it's not going to be a big deal. Alright, so this is a puzzle kind of room where, whoops, various ways you get denied. So just make sure you do the following. And then down. You can kind of see the holes in the ground, whereas it's not a hard... Like I said, it's not a hard thing to figure out. You can see where the holes block your way, so not a big deal. These are, yeah. The more you know. Alright. Let's go ahead now run. Because of the falling guillotines. And then we head out. Yay! Not so hard at all, really. Well, there he is. Hi, Judeca. You useless bastard. Uh-oh. It's a crucifixion. They're going out Jesus style. Just hope we're taken as human shields. So it would appear that Judeca is a pretty sick fucking bastard. And it's pissed. Okay. All of you publicly, I can rid myself of enemies and also show the terror of Odessa. Okay, it actually is a pretty moderate plan. Yeah. Blow it out your ass, Judecca. I'm sure he's excited. You notice I'm not too fond of him being excited, just saying. It's that inner voice talking to us. The voices are in my head. They're talking to me. Again. And like a chicken shit, he runs away. And there's one of those little monster triangles for uber bosses for later. But guess what? We've unleashed the beast within. No is what? I can fight this pain in form of mine. It's the power to fight. This is pretty much Ashley's uber skill. Hot Fencer, the crystal. Take out that crystal first, then worry about Trask. But we are so powerful. This is going to just be fun. 778. Holy crap. If you need to heal, go ahead and use a heal berry, but Also, one thing we can also do. Oh, we can't change gear right in this battle. Could have put the Moonstone accessory on Ashley, but I didn't. Which protects him from poison, but whatever. Once we take out that crystal, we'll be taking him out very quickly. So there won't be much left. Not like we don't have a bunch of antidotes anyway, so I'm not too concerned. Get some! Take that, bitch. Yeah, that's fine. Hit me all you want. With your purse. Now for the main body. This is broken as fuck. This is obviously a scripted battle. It's really hard to lose this battle. Really, really ridiculously hard. I've never seen anybody lose this battle, so if you've lost this battle, I feel sorry for you. I really do. As you can see, Poison Breath finally hit us, but even when it is hitting us, it's doing nothing. This should be maybe the finishing blow. And we'll talk about this format and what this form is in a little bit. I like how he's doing, like, no damage. Nice. I like how he's constantly wasting attacks by using that breath attack, which doesn't really seem to be doing much. Hit him again. Just keep hitting him. There's nothing else to do, really. Bye, bitch. And this is where Ashley kind of pulls one level away from everyone else. And he gets the Force ability access. Access is something where as Ashley builds up 100 FP, he transforms into that thing for the duration of the battle. It doesn't end unless he dies. He will just sit there and keep doing that. No joke. So, awesome, awesome, awesome ability. That's totally broken. Luckily, it evens out later in the game, but it's still pretty broken. The battles that I'm about to face. So he turned into a Mighty Morphin Power Ranger? The Black Ranger? I don't know. I try not to think that far in. So impressed with your actions on behalf of Helmets. By the way, Ashley, were you sufficiently recovered? There were reports that you suffered injury. Nope, I just turned into a badass motherfucker. So it appears we are given a letter of marque, probably. Of course, sweet tits. I mean, Your Highness. That's right. You should thank us, dumb broad. You go below the castle, I believe you'll find someone waiting for you. Okay. All the red tape, right? Those official papers, the official documentations. I mean, come on. Well, anyway, let's go ahead and head out of here. Nothing much else for us to do other than to leave. So let's leave. Excuse me. I bet you guys were. They were waiting for us to get naked. Mm-hmm. Oh my god. You know, it's one thing to be praised, it's another thing for things to be a little creepy. And a great aid to us in a dangerous time. I trust you will continue to fight the terrorists. Of course! Killing terrorists brings me joy. Alright. So with that said and done, we're probably going to, I believe, head back to Valeria Chateau after these messages from our evil, evil sponsors. Ha 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 ha. It's like the evil villain from a 1980s cartoon show. He just won't physically be involved in it himself. He's just going to keep letting his minions fail time and time again. Till it actually starts getting kind of pathetic. Let it go. Alright, with our operation fund, secure energy for the Heimdall Gazelle, then there's arms gaining influence. We've got problems. The secret evil society is so terrible. At least they've got it figured out. Execute Operation Guardian's plan to put a rush on getting hold of that boy. Ooh. Bow, chicka, bow, 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 chicka, bow, bow. Vincefield putting his Radamanthus in Antonora. Giggity, 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 giggity. Okay. 3 days later. After Vincefield's wild night of rough anal sex. Just kidding. Or am I? At least someone is. And before that, they were calling me a slacker, a loser, and a bum. Yeah, to be a hero who dispels people's fears, the hero who saves the world, the hero who gets KFC and an entire bucket of KFC and eats it himself in one sitting. There's actually a lot of truth to what Marina is saying. I mean, it's kind of a bitchy little undertone, but you know, at the same time, she should be happy. Not much for me to say other than that being a hero in this game means getting cock-blocked. Shut up, Maribel. Since we became acquainted with the correspondence, she has been deeply involved in arms. She's like a secret agent. Yeah, the Black Knight, Knightblazer. Because that just sounds like something I totally would recognize. You are the Sizzler, the demon's name in charge of you. The demon who possesses you and the Lost Guardian Blade, Argetlam, have met. These two powers joined within you and came to a balance, neither attaining supremacy. They hold power in the demonic. The holy power in the demonic, combined with your own soul to become Knightblazer. So the best of both worlds? Kinda cool. Yeah, I don't know about that, but... Oh, and by the way, if you're wondering, she's wearing like a mask on her face. So that's why you can't really see facial expressions on her or anything. All you see is her hair. Her body's normally fully covered. Those Odessa vermin are trampling us. You don't say. In order to take it on, we need fighting power equal or superior to theirs. How can... Crystal, we need... okay, Agulite and Germatron. To run the Emma motor, you say. So, yep, a flying machine indeed. Mine in the town of Holst, and Germatron crystals are supposed to be in the shut-down Rayline Observatory. I think I mentioned that earlier on accident. Because I couldn't remember the name of the telepath tower. Okay, so that's where we gotta go, to Holst and the Rayline Observatory. So, on the next episode of Let's Play Wild Arms 2 Second Ignition, we're actually gonna, before we head to those two places, we're gonna go back to Helmets and pick up some items that we can find in town now that we have access to the town. We're also gonna shop for brand new weapons and stuff like that, because all that stuff's gonna be important in the things to come. So we'll see you there.